What's good? Canelo Alvarez beats Jaime Munguia by unanimous decision. Pretty good fight. He dropped him in the fourth, dominated the rest of the fight. He landed the harder, crisper shots, even though Jaime Munguia he was trying to win. He was trying to win throughout the fight. He had a good first couple rounds. The third round was really the only clear round to give to Jaime Munguia. He landed some big punches, a hard right hand at the end of that round, and he got a little overzealous in that fourth round. But man, that was his only way of winning this fight was his volume, and he landed a couple punches in the third, so he continued in the fourth, and Canelo hits him with a hard right uppercut, drops Jaime Munguia for the first time in his career, and after that, I'm not gonna say he was hesitant, but he wasn't as eager to engage. He didn't throw as much combinations as he did in the first three rounds. And yeah, a single punch could change a whole fight. Jaime Munguia still tried to win this fight. In the last round, he was still going for it. Canelo landed another hard right uppercut in the last round, but he didn't drop him again. This is Canelo's fifth straight fight that went to decision. Of course, he lost to Bivol a couple fights ago, but I think he's in his this period of his career, just like Manny Pacquiao later in his career, where he is a tier above his opponents, but he's not stopping everybody like he was when he was stopping Billy Joe, Caleb Plant. That was his absolute peak. And though he might still be in his prime, he's on the downside of his peak. Uh, but he could still teach a young buck like Jaime Munguia a lesson. And the skill gap did show. He was counter punching all night. Jaime Munguia doesn't really sit on his punches. He does throw a lot of combinations. He puts his hands down a lot. He still has defensive discrepancies, but Canelo was able to take advantage of all those, of the skill discrepancy and in the discrepancy in Jaime Munguia's defense. But I still see a lot of improvement in Munguia. He did throw, I think he landed about 80 jabs throughout the fight. He was throwing more jabs. After the third round, he didn't throw as many. But still, after the third round, Canelo stopped throwing hard body punches to Munguia, which I think if he's just like Triple G later on too, he stopped throwing body punches throughout the fight. So, kill the body and the head must fall. I think he could have stopped it if he kept throwing those hard liver punches throughout the whole fight. But he kind of stopped after dropping him, and he said it after the fight. I have 12 rounds to win the fight. I'm not in a rush, so I still wish that he would have pushed more for the knockout, but he clearly won this fight. As for Munguia, he is what he is. He's a flawed fighter, but he has improved under Freddie Roach, and yeah, for 168, there's probably some big fights for him out there. I see the Benavides fight. He's still a big fight, a big guy. If he wants to move up to 175, just because he lost to Canelo doesn't mean his career's over. But for Canelo, there's one fight that the people want to see. Man, he was talking about money, but people don't care about that. They want to see great fights. And a Benavides fight, I think that's what the fans deserve right now. And I know Canelo doesn't care all about the money, man. I know he does care about. Of course, he cares about the money, but I know he cares about the legacy. And the Benavides fight definitely adds to his legacy. So make it happen. September, come on, man. He's Benavides gonna fight next week. He's moving up. this is just the perfect time for Canelo to fight him. He can make him drop back down to 168. It's only a couple months removed from the fight against Volstik, which I think will be a pretty good fight, but it can still happen, and I really think it should. Thanks everybody for watching. What do you guys think? Peace.